Warning! This original release of Earthbound uses flashing lights which can be harmful to your eyes and senses. Viewer discretion is advised.
Get ready.
Let's go.
Hey everybody! I'm Nick, and welcome to the finale of Earthbound. On the last episode, we had to go get a meteorite to get the phase distorter to work. Giygas sent some really tough flunkies, and by tough, I mean the ghost of Starman, to try and get us. Unfortunately, in order to get to the past, Dr. Antidotes had to do some kind of messed up stuff to get our minds in these robots. Yeah, who uses a freaking drill to get your mind in a robot? Anyway, I should probably explain the phase distorter real quick. You can repair, which is healing, and communicate. So, even our dad notices we've got a cold or something. Anyway, for some reason, you can still talk to your dad in the past. It does not matter. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing this on-screen save because it doesn't really matter. This is the end. So, how about we start proceeding? And as you can see, this initial landscape is the same, but we can now actually proceed. And there's even new enemies in this place too, and how in the hell did I get a back attack? So, once again, these nuclear reactor robots, you fight them last. And now we have the final ascended form of the Octobot, all in its based ass glory. So we might as well show off at least one time of any new enemies. Okay, so per usual, save these robots to last because they explode. And you may think, oh, is everything just a robot now? Not quite. There's actually a couple of organic things in the past. Here's the explosion. Stop it, please. Stop the HP scrolling, please. Thank you. Okay, we can get moving. Ness is level 80. And when I check the startup screen, I think to myself, how in the hell did I get to level 91 at this point? What the hell was I on? Oh, there's a back attack. How wonderful. And yes, the ghost of Starmen chase you down here. They knew they were assholes. They knew. Well, she was already freaking dead to begin with. Let's see if I can save everyone. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, there we go. That's fine. This is fine. Unfortunately, Ness has no single target attacks, because I don't want to make the robot explode while I'm trying to do this. Unfortunately, this means we have to use Freeze Gamma with Pooh instead. However, this now gives me incentive to use a PSI Caramel on Pooh to see how he reacts. Oh, thank goodness, it's down! It's down! And we even managed to get some damage on it before it healed it back up. This is good. And the reason I have the brain food lunches on Pooh is if you've been noticing the turn order, he is by far the fastest party member. So we're just gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Also, Paula absolutely needs some healing. She absolutely needs some healing because we will totally run into more... Actually, this... Oh, I used the wrong PSI. Oops. Anyway, let's go take out one of those PSI caramels, because I'm carrying 3 of them. Do you recover only a couple? Oh no, he actually recovers a normal amount of PP from these. That is very good. When they're alone like this... Oh, you're just an Octobot? You know you're just gonna get rocket launch here, right? Wow. These things were... Double smash attacks? I mean, I have a tendency to spam smashes myself, but that was a little unexpected. Please don't tell me. God damn it! Ah! Fuck good. Starbed ghosts are no good. Like, screw off. Stop with that bullshit right now. Ow! Everyone dies. Okay, good. But Paula is likely going to die, and I don't like that. So, you know what? You're a rude asshole. Let's show off Starstorm Omega. I probably won't be using this much anywhere else. Wow, Jeff survived. Nice. And of course, the Starstorm is expensive, and when you're a ghost, you are not a ghost robot. You are just a ghost. And unfortunately, Healing Gamma is just like Zing. And if you're wondering what the hell is a Zing, it's Dragon Quest's revival spell. At least in the current terminology. I forget what it was in the old localization, so sue me. I don't remember everything. In fact, I actually usually prefer Dragon Quest's current terminology. It's like when Final Fantasy's shifted their terminology over to what they started using in Final Fantasy VIII, and which for the most part everything stuck except for life and full life became raise and arise. But you get the point. And yeah, it is totally worth just spamming the good shit to make sure it dies. Also, why is this only 42 when Rock and Omega is like 98? And it's like a very similar... It's very similar in terms of damage. So what the hell? Okay, fuck you. That was fucking rude. Oh, Paula survived. Oh my god. She's gonna hang on with 1 hit point. The guts are real. Which means this is a very good opportunity to use life up. At this point, I don't really care anymore. Yeah, she totally just hung on for dear life. Alright, Pooh. You've got some carrying you need to do. Wasn't this thing... I forget... Yeah, this thing totally has fire resistance. Oh, gods. Oh, my God! Why? You asshole. You asshole. And of course, Ness freaking misses. Now, can I even... Do I even have enough damage output? Or I just keep missing all the goddamn time? Okay, this is actually frustrating. Die, please! Come on! Get a high roll on the nuke. Or, you know, just shoot me. I don't even care, I'm just mashing the button. Okay, you exploded, whatever. I need Pooh alive. Pronto. This may be an opportunity where I use one of Paula's couple life noodles. Yeah. This may be one of those opportunities because fuck you. Ugh. No, I'm really glad I gave her some of these. Just so this shit... Butterfly! I know it's only 20 PP, but Butterfly! Take every point I can get. Because at some point I will need to use that jar of deli sauce. And this isn't the only... There's a second half to this point. And oh hey, it's the wild and woolly Shambler. Yeah, you're not the ghost of Starman, so I don't care. Because there is another type of enemy that you can only find in the second half of this area. It's not super long. There is a warp point that will take you to the second half. Unfortunately, you kind of need to take care of everything in the meantime to, you know, do that. You know what I mean? Anyway, totally scrapped. We're good. Let's keep walking. Or clanking along. Because we're robots. I mean, free attacks are free attacks. Especially if it's a ghost! Jeff got to level 71, but you don't need to see the rest of that. And What the hell could be in a present all the way out here? Well, it's the legendary bat. How about we equip the legendary bat and see that it maximizes your... Well, I don't remember the exact number, but it's more than enough at this point in the game to completely maximize your attack at 255. Because it's one of those 8-bit values. Also, why? Why? No! I don't want it! Go away! Ness is now only 10 levels under my save. Also, touching this thing takes you to the second half of the area. Now, are you a new enemy? You are the final Starman! Yes, you are indeed a new enemy. One, I will punch. Because even though you're still... You didn't get to do anything because I smashed you with the best bat in the game. Oops. Somehow that worked. I'm not questioning this. I'm just worrying if this is a ghost of... This is probably a ghost of freaking... Oh, this is nasty. Oh, this nasty. Oh, God. Get it away. Get it away. I forget if the final Starman has any shields. Oh, there's the brain shock. Uh-oh. We're feeling strange. That's bad. Also, there's bad things. Very bad. Oh, Paula lived. That's a good thing. Okay, at least the ghost of Starman is done. But Ness, try and heal. Now. Forget what feeling strange even does. Oh, it's confusion. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, that is pain! That is pain! Stop that! Oh, Ness went back to normal. That's good. And no one died, technically. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, Jesus. Ah, this is pain. This is pain. Pooh, hit yourself, please. Get out of here! No one likes your ass. Well, we got a Horn of Life. We can at least use that. Yeah, these guys are... I totally lied. There are 3 sections. I am okay with being like, I'm a dirty, dirty liar. Anyway, Horn of Life. Let's get you all healed up. And I think we're okay for the 3rd part. So let's keep moving. This is probably more... This is not a Ghost of Starman. This is a Final Starman. If it's because it's by himself, I'm a little less worried about healing Omega reviving somebody. And Paula, thank you for the smash. Because Starstorm Omega is bullshit! Especially when I don't always have enough PP to, you know, use the damn thing. Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, this is bullshit. This some bullshit. Ah, but I mean it is the final area, but this some bullshit. You know what I mean? This some bullshit. Oh! That's a psychic power shield. Uh-oh. Are you fucking kidding me? Ow! We turned that on ourselves. Bitch. Bitch! We're dead! Because things got rude. Let's try and... We're probably not going to be able to... We've successfully got away when I thought we were going to bite the big one. What? A miracle. Okay, this one is for Ness. Because a life up Omega ain't gonna heal him. In fact, as a reward, you get a brain food lunch. Yeah, that's why I saved the jar of deli sauce. Ness needs that badly. We get a surprise opening attack? Yeah, we are abusing that opportunity. Alright, I'm gonna be using all the rest of the other PP up food at this point. So, after we get out of... I mean, this is a very accurate thing of what you'd be seeing after a Starstorm Omega. Or, you know, a PK Rockin' Omega in the face. And this might be our last set of level ups. So that's wonderful. Why do I say that? Because this is it. The final boss is right through here. There's one enemy we did not get to see. And it's called... I'd like to say it's called the Bionic Kraken? I'd like to say it's called the Bionic Kraken. For what we need to do... Paula gets a brain food lunch. Just to get an extra little bit of PP. I'm just gonna make absolutely sure... This is good enough. I know they're slightly hurt, but it's good enough. Are you ready? Here we go. Ness! Are you surprised? It's me, Pokey. I assist only the strong and able. That's Pokey. You guys look pathetic. The Apple of Enlightenment has already made a prediction. But I won't let what the Apple of Enlightenment predicted take place. You guys will be beaten by Giygas. Giygas will be stronger, a more powerful entity than any other. Why? 'Cause of me. I was led by Giygas, and now I'm here. The Apple of Enlightenment couldn't predict this. Master Giygas. No. Giygas is no longer the wielder of evil. He has become the embodiment of evil itself, which he cannot control on his own. He is the evil power. First things first, this battle theme, this first one you're hearing, is awesome. Of course, right now it's in you hear this 8-bit part, just have a listen. But the second major thing, Giygas has a special shield that reflects everything. And it's a unique type of reflection where if you have a reflecting, say, a psychic power shield, so, say Giygas uses an attack. It bounces off of you, bounces off of him. You cannot take a second reflection. It will pierce through that time. The last thing of note is we have a vulnerability to paralysis in heavily armed Pokey. So do not use any spread moves. Also, this is the part I was talking about in terms of the music. Please do not use a psychic power shield. Use one of these instead. And thankfully, Giygas is on a whole nother row himself. So it's safe to use anything like, say, that. But poor Pokey's enough of an asshole that he deserves this multi-bottle rocket coming into his face. I am that much of a spiteful asshole. Are you ready? I just cut you with my sword. Let's see if the paralysis works. Oh, it didn't work this time. You can just charge like stinky gases and whatnot and ram into you. And Giygas has every level of rockin' PSI. It's going to hurt. Unfortunately, this one is the big one. Oh wow, that was shitty damage. We're saving the last bottle rocket for what's coming up next. With this psychic shield, we can at least keep ourselves safe from any bullshit that Giygas will try to do to you. In the meantime, just keep attacking Pokey. This is all you need to do, because there's more to come. I'm keeping Pooh's PP safe. Yeah, he can tear into you and it's going to hurt. You're safe from this rockin' beta because thankfully psychic shields are effective. Now, if you can paralyze Pokey, see, he becomes numb, and this battle has now become, this part of the fight has become a joke. Just gonna say this now. Though, you may want to heal up for shit that's coming later. In the meantime, we're just gonna keep bashing away. Since now that he's numb, Pokey can't do anything to you. Also, our shields are going to, oh, I think we have one more shot at nullifying damage. See, you can't move. In the meantime, we're just gonna keep rolling the physical attacks that we've been doing all game. I think this may be the last rock, and our shields are, yeah, our shields are gone. Right, the first one actually hit us. Now, if we can just, get this fight moving. I understand you guys are already claiming to be heroes. Well, it is a gazillion years too early for you to oppose Giygas. You must feel pretty stupid to keep fighting without even knowing what Giygas looks like. If you were to ever see Giygas, you'd be so petrified with fear, you'd never be able to run away. That's how scary it is! So, do you want me to turn off the devil's machine? Well, prepare to be amazed! So, isn't this terrifying? I'm terrified too. Giygas cannot think rationally anymore, and he isn't even aware of what he is doing now. His own mind was destroyed by his incredible power. What an almighty idiot. Yup, that's what he is. And you'll be just another meal to him. Yeah, if you played this boss fight, like, in the middle of the night, this is not an easy image for your brain. Just because of the way the graphics warp, I don't... Like, I'm over it now, but back then, when I first played this via emulation, this was not a pretty memory. Anyway, this part of the fight, you get to unload. And at this point, putting up any other shields is basically useless. So at this point, you're free to unload Paula's PSI. No. This is why we have the last multi-bottle rocket. And unfortunately, I'm going to need to save Pooh's PP for about what we need to do next. So let's go. Ness. You cannot grasp what he can do. Oh, there's an insta-kill. Yeah, this is why you need flash resistance. This is why you really, really want flash resistance. So, let's fire off this last multi-bottle. Oh my god, it missed! Oh my god, it missed! Let that be emblematic of the rest of this playthrough. By the way, you have about 2,000 hit points to get through, if I recall. Yeah! That sucked! The other things he can do is like a Thunder Beta, so he can hit you with lightning a couple times, and hit you with a unique kind of freeze that is able to hit the whole party. I forget if there's any other like physical attacks, but that's basically what you have to watch out for. Anyway, let's keep unloading the rest of her PP here, and let's go. Oh, also he's vulnerable to brain shock because, you know, his brain's all fucked up. Oh hey, deflection. I like that. Smashing too. That's also good. You must really be at the end of your rope. In this bizarre dimension, you four are the only force fighting for justice. And here you stand, waiting to be burned up with all the rest of the garbage of this universe. Ha! That's so sad. I can't help but shed a tear. You know, my heart is beating incredibly fast. I must be experiencing absolute terror. Do you want to scream for help here in the dark? Ha 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 ha! Why not call for your mommy, Ness? Say, Mommy, Daddy, I'm so frightened, I think I'm gonna wet my pants. I know you have telepathy or something, so just try and call for help, you pathetically weak heroes of so-called justice. No one will help you now. Don't worry, your pitiful suffering will be over soon. And now for the close-up. Any attacks you do at this point don't mean a goddamn thing. So, all you need to do now is stay healthy. I do not care how you do it, but it's finally time for prey to become useful. Everyone else, stay on guard and or heal. You have no other important things to do other than that. Let the prayers roll. Please give us strength. If it is possible, please. Somebody help us. All of the Mr. Saturns felt a new, startling feeling they had never experienced before. They all started praying for the safety of Ness and his friends. Defenses unstable. Yeah, you can easily... How? They must have... The people who were making this particular graphic, they should have seen that you could potentially see a fetus out of this. Which I believe at some point, I don't recall the full details of this, but I think it was Itoi walked into a very... I believe it was a graphic scene when he was younger, and that spurred this on or something? Don't quote me on that one. Really don't. Anyway, he wants us to go back. I'm happy. Okay, here comes the thunder again. Once again, it's coming in clutch. We're gonna life up. We're gonna be okay. Please give us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. Suddenly, one of the runaway five felt something stop him, and he prayed fervently for the safety of Ness and his friends. We actually start dealing damage through our prayers. Keep going. And now if you think this feels similar to Mother 1, that's because you'd be correct. Here's the unique freeze attack, and oh my god, she loses her turn. You jackass. You jackass. I needed that. Yeah, this is definitely not right. You kind of interrupted a turn, dick. Thank you for not interrupting a turn. Now, if any of your healing gets frozen, that kind of sucks. Please give us strength. Speed this prayer to all the people of the earth. I didn't sound desperate enough. God damn it. Paula's father thought he somehow heard his daughter's voice and prayed sincerely for the safety of Paula and her friends. The power is rising. How about we keep that going with more prayer? Please give us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. Suddenly, Tony felt anxious about Jeff, and he prayed strongly for the safety of Jeff and his friends. We can't stop now. We gotta keep going, even in the face of eldritch horror itself. Because nothing is going to stop me. Although, the Franklin badge is going to stop you! You wonderful, wonderful dick. Although in this case, Giygas is kind of a sad villain. Because at this point, he's no longer really himself. And here's another attempt to flash. So, yeah. Please grant us power. Anyone can hear our plea. Help us. A young woman in Dalam woke from a dream in which Prince Pooh died, and she began to pray for the well-being of Pooh and his friends. Yeah, isn't it sad that Pooh doesn't get anybody to be attached to? Really being that fourth wheel, you know what I mean? Like, even Paula has, like, a character attached to her. Jeff has two with Tony and his dad. You know what I mean? Anyway, we do not stop. We keep rolling. Because things aren't right. We feel sad. Here comes another freeze. Oh, God, it's 2 freezes in a row. You jackass. Come on. Let me have my fun. Let me have my fun. And by fun, I mean making bad shit happen. Please grant us strength. Anyone can hear our plea. We ask for this. Suddenly, Frank recalled Ness's shining young face and began to pray diligently for the safety of Ness and his friends. It's building big now. 845 is about as much as any of our massive PSI attacks could even muster. But it's not enough. We must go higher. We must return to Ness. Thank you for showing that one off. And you didn't even use your turn. Please grant us power. Speed this prayer to all the people of the earth. Are we just cycling through messages now? I feel like that's what's happening. Suddenly, Ness's mother felt terribly uneasy, and she began to pray for the safety of her son and his friends. Now for this part, I am so sorry for your eyes. I don't know why they did this. I can't think of anyone else. Someone, anyone, please help us. Paula's call was absorbed by the darkness. Oh, this most definitely hurts. This most definitely isn't right. Oh god, it's freeze time! Everybody stop! Oh, good. You know what? I don't care. We're just gonna do it. Everyone, stay back! Someone, can you hear me? Please give us strength. Paul and her friends Paul and her friends' calls touched the hearts of... Prayed for the kids, having never even met them before. Kept praying. Kept praying. You legendary viewers kept praying. Ness, now well, it's going to seem like I'm running away. But perhaps I'll just sneak away to another era to think about my next plan. It's a good bet that we will see each other again. Alright, I'll be seeing you. So now, which of us do you think is the cool guy? The war against Giygas is over. Our travels together end here. I must return to Dalam and use this experience for the good of my country. Ness, Paula, Jeff. Let me demonstrate a strange power before I go. I realized this power as a child. PSI farewell! Now. I'll see you again someday. Paula, Ness. It was great to hang out with you guys. It really was. I'm glad that I had the chance to use some of the theories that I have been studying so hard. It's remarkable. If, just maybe, well, if you do get hitched someday, maybe I'll be the one that fixes your broken electronic appliances. I'm gonna stay here for a while and see if I can learn more from Dr. Andonuts. I mean, from my dad. So it looks like this is goodbye for now, my friends. Ness, will you escort me home? But of course. I'll miss all of you, but I have to go back to just being a regular kid. Well, I gotta get going. Before we go, let's open all these presents and take a look at these letters that we've been sent. We'll read that one last. I think the first one we should read is the one from Tony. Dear Jeff, everything's going really great here. I wish I could have gone on your adventure, even just part of the way. But instead, I'm just sitting here waiting for you in Winters. I want to see you again as soon as possible. I can't wait to see your cheerful face. I bet your glasses are dirty. If you come back, I'll clean them for you. Like I said, I'm waiting for you. Yours truly, Tony. P.S. Don't show this letter to anyone. Next, we have a letter from the kids. Dear Paula, how are you doing? I'm fine. I'm fine too. So are me. Me also. Me okay. Please come and play with us again at the Polestar Preschool. Oh yeah, one more thing. Bring us some presents, if you have any. Sincerely, your friends at the Polestar Preschool. And now lastly, Dear Ness, how are you? Since you left home on your journey, things have changed around here. For example, I don't have as much laundry. Also, we don't seem to eat steak as much as we used to. I heard that you defeated some universal evil character. What was it? Googie? Or something like that? Well, that sounds really great. I want to hear all the details, so hurry home. Okay? Tracy, King, and I are waiting for you. Love, Mama. So, while we're doing this teleport, this is the point in the game where if you left a Shattered Man remaining, the game is currently in the state where you can't get a sunstroke or take any damage. You can die and walk around as ghosts if you leave that Shattered Man remaining, because there are no more enemies in the world. All is right. No more random encounters. And you get this theme playing for at any point in your travels that you're going around. You can go anywhere if you want, but we're just gonna take care of things here. Ness, thank you for escorting me home. There was something I wanted to tell you, but I've forgotten it. I'm sure I'll remember by the time I see you again. Well, I guess this is it. Goodbye. So long. See ya. Bye. I mean, you're just in the next town over? It doesn't have to be goodbye forever, you know. And now, how about we take this last little bit and imagine we don't have any psychic powers for getting around places. And just take in this really nice music. Let's be real here. And just take a nice little stroll back to Annette, and eventually back home, where everything began, and where things end for now. Whoo, boy. I mean, I didn't really imagine this game I didn't realize that this game wasn't really that super long, especially if you're not going into super amounts of detail like I've been doing. Like, I feel like I've shown off enough and explained enough things, but there's definitely way more to the game than what I've shown off. And please, play this game for yourself somehow. Whether it be via an original cartridge somehow, emulation, the Super Nintendo Mini, or the Wii U/3DS Virtual Console. Please find some way to play this game. And now, we're finally home. Let's go talk to our mother. Wow, you've become such a strong young man. I'd like to hear all your stories, but I don't want to annoy you as soon as you walk through the door. After all your chats with people you've met on your adventure are finally over, please come back here. The photo man brought an album by. I'd like to look at it with you. Goody! My brother is back! You've got a lot of catching up to do with your schoolwork. If you have any problems with your assignments, I'll help you. Don't get freaked out. Did Escargot Express, my old company, help you? I've saved some money, so we'll do the lunch thing sometime. You also got a new girlfriend? Your adventure must have been pretty good. Do you need help with anything other than your schoolwork? No. Okay, you can relax now. I think we just need to talk to her one more time. I think we'll be good. Did you finish doing everything that you wanted to? Okay, now you can finally share your incredible experiences with me. You did so well. And that's Earthbound. And we get a credit roll of everybody here. And yes, she's Lardna Minch. What the hell? And can we get a rest in peace for Buzz Buzz? We'll get a rest in peace for Buzz Buzz. Yeah, this is... Truth be told, is a strange one to reflect back on because, of course, I never had this cartridge growing up. My first experience with this was through emulation because at the time the cartridge was the only official way to play the game. And it's definitely an experience, that's for sure. I'm not really sure how else to describe it other than even with like people being inspired by this game, there's not really anything else like it. It's something you kind of have to experience for yourself. And essentially, it's Mother 1, but still playable to this day. Like, if you try to play Mother 1 now, oh god. Oh god. That game, it's just, like, do you like modern setting Dragon Quest done crappily because it's based on Dragon Quest 2? Including, busted-ass endgame, which was not balanced? Yeah. Yeah. Like, I could still play this game now, and it's a good time. Which I hope you guys had a good time watching this. So, I'll show off what I got going next after this whole credit sequence and whatnot is over. You'll hear like one last little bit of voiceover out of me because there is one last scene to see. But for the most part, this is it. And if you ask whether I'll be doing Mother 3, can you let me beat that one first? Like, I know all the story sequences and whatnot, but I actually have yet to just sit down and play through it myself. But it is something I do want to do in the future, but that is going to be for another time. So, and in terms of RPGs, we've got 2 more down the line before we switch to something else. I've been in a very RPG mood as of late, as I've been playing Dragon Quest VII. Oh my god. I am over 40 hours through that game, and it's still going. Who thought a Dragon Quest game of this length for its main quest was a good idea? But that's my rambling. We'll get to Dragon Quest VII whenever I decide to dedicate an entire year for it or something. Who knows? 2022? 23? Who knows? We'll see where I'm at the time. But in the meantime, this is Earthbound. Thank you for watching. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. My land! Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? I've got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm just gonna lie still for now. A letter arrived from my brother, Pokey. It is addressed to Ness. There's no stamp, and it's not time for the mailman to come. Anyway, I brought it over. It says, "Come and get me, loser! Spankety, spankety, spankety!" I wonder where he is.